everyone, and welcome to the Author's Den, where we bring you inspiring conversations with talented young authors. I am your host, HATKAR, and today we have a very special guest with us. So get ready for an exciting episode. Let's welcome Hrriday, the author of The Magical Teapot. Hi Hrriday, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Thank you so much for asking.
It's a pleasure to have you here with us today. So before we dive into our conversation, I'd love for our listeners to get to know you a bit better. So could you share a little about yourself and your interests?
So basically, I'm 8 years old and I love doing art, and I've also sold some of my paintings, and I also like football. So basically in life, my goal is to solve the problems of humanity and make this world a better place to live in.
That sounds really interesting, and I'm pretty sure I've seen quite a few of your artworks on your Instagram channel. So yeah, so now let's talk a bit about your writing journey. So what inspired you to write your very first book?
So actually, it was my mother and father who inspired me, and basically I got the story from my father, because my father is Rajasthan, so always heard the stories of luck in Rajasthan. So I thought, why don't I think of a magical solution for that problem and write it in my story. So that's how I got the idea.
That's awesome. I really love hearing about what sparks creativity. Can you share more about your journey as an author?
So actually, as an author, my journey was wonderful, and I always from this starting, I loved writing books and selling them, and also I loved winning awards. So that's why when I was assigned for a project in my school in grade 1 to write my own book, so I was very excited and I wrote it. But then I thought that why don't I publish it? And then I came to know about BriBooks and published it with the help of BriBooks, and that's my journey as an author.
That's again an awesome journey. But while writing your book, did you have any challenges?
Yes, I had some of the challenges because I had the pictures already illustrated, and it was in landscape mode, and it wasn't fitting because you can only put things that are in portrait. So that was one problem. So I made it again, and I pushed it on in BriBooks. So that was the main challenge in writing.
Well, I think that whenever you have challenges, it's better to face them with confidence and make things work. So after you published your book, how did you go about marketing your book?
So actually, the main key was social media, because my mother and father posted it on social media, and by the help of social media, I was able to reach a lot of people, and also there was also the launch of the book, so that also I posted it, and all of that, some more photos. So that's how I marketed and got reached to so much people.
I think that nowadays, because of this digital era, social media is a wonderful way of marketing your book. Well, I hope our listeners could take some points from this. So winning an award must have felt incredible. How did you feel when you won the best-selling author award at BriBooks NYAF 2023?
I was really elated to win this award because, as I said, I always loved winning awards. So this was my first award. That's I was really excited, and this experience was fantastic.
Well, that's wonderful and it's also fantastic. I would like to congratulate you once again for this huge achievement. Now let's dive into your book. What's the big moral or takeaway that you hope readers get from it, from the Magical Teapot?
So the main moral is that whenever you want to do something, analyze the data and see what is there, and then do that thing. And also there is magic everywhere if you believe in magic, because like science is kind of magic only, because you can't imagine what things can happen, and there's abundance of knowledge. So there is magic everywhere in the form of science.
That is great advice. Do you have any tips for other young aspiring authors who dream of writing their books?
So I think the main key to write the book is just take the first step. You don't have to think of the second step or what's going to happen. If you haven't taken the first step, how will you came to know what second step you have to take? Because the second step is also based on the first step. So that is the main key while writing a book or doing anything.
The first step leads to the second step, and you should take it as it comes, right?
Yes.
So before we wrap up, I was really curious to know, when is your next book coming up? Like, I'm very much looking forward to reading your next book too.
So actually, as of now, I'm not thinking of any next book, but I thought that recently I'm going to start to travel a lot and explore places. So I can write a book based on how is my experience traveling and exploring the world and coming up with new things that we were thinking is absolutely impossible.
That's really nice to hear, and I think that your writing journey should not stop, because the language and the humor that you used in your book was really nice. And yeah, so that's the end of our episode. A huge thanks to you, Hrriday, for joining us today on the Author's Den. It was an absolute pleasure having you share your incredible journey and insights with us. And to all our listeners out there, thank you for tuning in. Join us next time for more inspiring stories from young authors. Until then, happy reading and writing.